let me start this off in the best way I know how. I play video games, and I love me a bit of wrestling. I love Star Wars. I love Marvel. I love a lot of other different things than just certain particular games. That's why I expand. That's why I do more. That's why you see random videos of such and such happening or such and else happening. Why you see some is consistent, some is not so consistent, some that die off, come back, die off again. Months of silence just to make a one-off appearance or to have a consistent boom and drop off, or mushy mashy because I have different interests. So let's talk about wrestling, not in particular WWE, not in particular, but right now AEW in their AEW champion Kenny Omega. Do I like the idea of the title collector gimmick that they're trying to do for him? Yes. Why? Because I believe he's not the only guy, but he's that one guy I can see that fitting. I couldn't see John Moxley going to like every company just to beat him for a title, just so he could be like, I have every championship. I'm the greatest champion of all time. I'll stump your face in, boy. Say something. No, I could see Kenny Omega doing that, being like, I am the greatest of all times. I have not one, not two, but 3 different championships on 3 different shows. Like, I could see Kenny Omega doing some dumb stuff like that. Like, yeah, I believe that could be Kenny Omega. Yeah. Do I like... The only downside I have to it is I watched Impact. When they conjoined the titles, I was like, no, don't do that. They could just conjoin the titles, because if they did, don't do that, Impact. Please. We're too young for this. We're not ready. Because if it's an obvious, he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat Rich Swann for the title. I don't want it to be both of your titles. Like, let it be like your heavyweight championship, or I don't know any other championship on Impact like that. I don't watch Impact like that. Like, let it be like your main title, and then that's it. Don't take your secondary, like your mid-card championship also, or your X division. Don't just like slap in every title book, because it feels like if they're conjoining with like other shows and he's trying to go with this title collector gimmick, that means we're gonna have more shows that he's gonna be invading and attacking the champion just so he could challenge them to a match for their title. And he'll be risking like probably all his championships, or at least his major baby right now. Or whichever one he would be like, I don't care too much for this one. But I can see it, because I would like him to be like that guy, to eventually be on like Impact and just like take off like a robe and have like 6 different titles on him. I don't know how many times they're gonna give him at once, but I can see him having like 6 in my fantasy. In reality, I see him like holding like 3 different championships from 3 different shows, to be honest with you. That's pretty much it. I don't really see him in like a fantasy aspect. I would like him to have like 6 of them. Is he gonna go to 6 or probably higher? No clue. I don't write the show. I don't write what happens. But I'm just saying, yeah, besides that, that's all I was just simply saying, was that Kenny Omega being the title collector is a really good gimmick. Really good. Only because of the matches we get out of it. I think that's the only goodness about it. Like, I couldn't see it like, if AEW was against NXT, that's one thing. But could I see him like going against Finn Balor, beating Finn Balor, taking the NXT championship, and running off to AEW saying that we're a superior brand because of it? No, I would say that, okay, you're the best wrestler that night. Because I could see him beating like Finn Balor one time, and then like Finn Balor getting a rematch and utterly destroying him in the rematch. And probably Kenny Omega probably fighting even harder than the first time, and then losing, then them going at one more time. And it'll be like winner takes all type things, and then Finn Balor just doesn't give in. like at all, and it has to either be stopped. And I don't mean like one of those. And I don't mean like somebody had to run in and stop it, like they had to stop the match because these two were not gonna stop fighting. But I could see them like having like one apiece and just calling it, calling it out. But at the same time, I wouldn't. I mean, I would if I was in control. That's such a good video idea. If I was in control of the WWE. But hey, you know what? I'll do that another day. That's another day. I was just talking about Kenny Omega being the title collector. It's a really dope idea. Execution wise, is going pretty good so far. Is it actually gonna happen like that? I can see it. If it doesn't, miss opportunity right there. That's a huge misfire. It'll still be dope. It'll still be a dope little thing. Him going against Rich Swann, beating Rich Swann for the title, and having like, I don't know, what's his name? Is he called Rich Swann on there? Because that's how I remember him. I think he becomes Swanee Rich for all I know. I don't know his name for real though. I gotta look it up. I just came up in here just talk about Kenny Omega and I remembered who he's going against. That's sad. But hey, that's all I really have to say right now about it. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So him being the top collector would be really good, and yeah, just can't wait to see how far it goes and where it kind of leads him. Besides that, I'll make another one like this later on, but besides that, that's pretty much it. All right, bye.